My name is Lindsay and I am your Busy Bee shopper with Busy Bee Shopping. Today we're going to go over navigating the Dumpling app. That is all we're going over today. I'll be making videos about other topics such as price comparisons, in-store prices, as well as going over things like delivery fees and gratuity. But first things first is the Dumpling app. Now when you click on my link, it will take you to a website. I will be changing that shortly, but first I'd rather, just use what's given to me. Now when you click on the button to view prices, you have to download the app. There is no way to do this on the computer. You can do it on a tablet, you can do it on iPhone or an Android, but you need the app. So this is what the app icon looks like. So you'll be downloading that. I promise you it is through the Google Play Store and it's not harmful to your phone. So I'm going to go ahead and jump right in. I will not be editing out my silliness because that's part of the fun. First thing you're going to see when you open this up, if you clicked on my link and you have searched for me, you found me, is that you will, sorry, my children like to bother me sometimes. I'm a mom. It's all good. You will see my name. That is my actual name, legal name, and Busy Bee Shopping. You'll also see that I service Hampton Roads in Surrey. I want to be a little bit more specific about that. Just for 1 second, I'll digress. I prefer Williamsburg, Smithfield, and the town of Surrey, but I will go further into Surrey County, but that is a topic for another time. And if you need that, please contact me. I'm willing to talk to you about it. Now, talking about contacting, there are 2 ways through the app to contact me. First is a message button right here. That will send me a text. And I am very good at answering texts. You can also message me through Facebook, since that's probably how you found this anyways. But I am good at answering as long as you tell me who you are and why you're contacting me. Now the second way is through the call button. I am not the best at answering phone calls if I don't recognize the number. So if I don't answer, it's possible I thought you were a telemarketer, please feel free to leave me a voicemail and I'll call you back immediately or as fast as I can. Next thing you're going to see is the announcements, which are right here. Right now it's just about COVID-19. We'll go over returns and all that stuff, but that will change once this pandemic has slowed down, the curve has gone down, and things have gotten back to normal. Now before I go down to the stores, I want to click on this button up in the top right hand corner. It says More. This tells you a little bit more about myself, the things that I do well. I want to focus on this right here, as well as that right there. I do have food allergies myself, so if you have food allergies, I am great at finding those products that fit your dietary needs and restrictions. I'm also good with all these other things, which you can look over at your leisure. Next, you get a little blurb from me. I'm terrible about talking about myself. I'm terrible about typing up about myself. As a matter of fact, I've recorded this video like 8 times trying to talk about myself. Horrid. But just a little blurb about me, and then you can see the typical prices. It is important to note what the typical delivery fee is, that there is no minimum gratuity, boop, 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 because it's not expected. But we'll go over that another day. You also see the stores and my availability, which I will be updating at a later date because I don't take Sundays off anymore. Now, over in the left hand corner, directionally challenged clearly, this is your little area. If you're not happy with me, which is perfectly fine, if I have not met your expectations, you want another personal shopper or want to shop around for a shopper, you can click on a find a shopper and find one near you. That's perfectly fine. You can also find your help center here about contacting me, or opening up the help center, which takes you to a web page that gives you more information about how everything works. Now down we go. Here you can see the stores that I currently have listed. We have Walmart, PetSmart, Costco, CVS, Trader Joe's, Kroger, Harris Teeter, Fresh Market, Aldi's, Target, Food Lion, Lidl, Rite Aid, Petco, Publix, but it doesn't just stop there. You can also click on this one right here and choose a store, any store that you want. Of course, that will require communication and beforehand, actually telling me that you want me to go to, say, Home Depot or some little mom and pop. That's fine. We can do that. That we have the compatibility to do that. We will have to discuss the delivery, but that will come over at a later date. There is another one that I have yet to actually try out yet. It's Pick a Restaurant, which would allow for me to go to a restaurant, order food to go, and deliver it to you. That's kind of like a DoorDash type of thing, just without all the additional fees or needing a Dash Pass and whatever. Anyways, I digress. Let's go back to just focusing on this. View pricing. That shows you just the typical pricing, but to see the actual pricing, let's go into a store. I'm a big fan of Costco. So we're going to go in here. One thing you need to notate here is right here. This is important to know what the minimum, the typical is. Right now I am running a 25% off of the shopping and delivery fee, but we'll get into that later. Now the app is a little confusing when it comes to browsing for items. I will admit it. They do have a pretty good idea of what's in store, but not really. So you can go to the beverages and kind of take a look. I want to point out something that's really important. Now I am a huge Red Bull fan. I got this from Costco. It's actually the sugar-free option of this one that I get. Now, right here, the important thing to notice is that it says price estimate. You're not paying this price right now. There's a hold on your card, and we'll go over that in just a moment. But that is not the price that you're actually going to be paying. As a matter of fact, you'll look at Instacart or Shipt, you'll see that price is a little bit lower. It's still not as low as in store. And to understand where that price estimate comes from, you can actually scroll down to the product link. This is Costco. So this is where that guesstimate comes from. This is for those who do not have a membership. It's a surcharge for not having a membership and having it delivered by another company to your door. That is not how much it's going to cost with us. As a matter of fact, I can tell you exactly how much this 24 count of Red Bull costs right now, but we will go over those price discrepancies later. I just wanted to point that out, to pay attention that it's an estimate and you are not paying that estimate. You are not locked into that price. You are paying whatever the savings are and the price is in store. That's that. So I like to go ahead and do this, and I'll put in here, because there's this lovely little note area for add requests, sugar-free only. I drink so much Red Bull, I don't need additional sugar on top of my caffeine. So update, and then I'll add that item in. Alright. Now, I am allergic to wheat, so there is a particular food brand of bread, gluten-free brand of bread, that I prefer. And you will see here, I'm going to type it in. It's called Udi's. I have it inside. I've bought it from Costco before. I know it's there. I know what the price is. It was just there 2 days ago, but it doesn't show here. And what do you do when it doesn't show? It's not a big deal. You can write it in. You can even upload an image right here. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah. And then you just type in what you want. You want Udi bread. 2-pack. Because it's a 2-pack from there. And then you can add in the request. I will talk to you anyways, but you can go ahead and say no other brand. Update. And if you have a guesstimate of how much it's going to cost, and we're going to go with $5.99. That is how much it costs for a 2-pack of the Udi bread right now. Save it. We're done. Next is that I would love to get some milk. I need milk. Well, I don't see the exact milk I want. Oh, there it is. Now, this is a 1 gallon 2 count for $5.68. Once again, that's a price estimate, not what you're doing, but I'll go ahead and add that in. So now that I've added a few items in, I also have decided that I want to upload an image, and I'm going to choose from my library. I'm going to go into my photos and go in here, and I want duck. That's the closest picture of duck that I have on my phone, unless I take a picture of a live one. So then I'll say duck. I have no idea how much that costs, but if they don't have duck, replace with goose if necessary. Okay? I mean, goose is pretty good. No clue what a duck would cost, but I'm fairly certain it's like $17 per pound. I don't care. Maybe get me a 5-pound, You know, you can even set in here at least 5 pounds. Update. Save item. You don't even have to put in a price. Bam. This is just the estimate of how much it's going to cost you. All right. Of course, that will change, and you're not charged until your receipt goes in, but I'll go through the charge later. But you can go to checkout. Now, here's where you select the delivery date. Now, understand that I will be contacting you about the delivery and the delivery time. That way we can work out something that works a little bit better for you. This is where you can choose, you know, a gratuity. Your first time, you know, go ahead with 0. You could get the chance to tip later, but we will go over gratuity later. Then you go to the summary, and here you'll see what the shopping and delivery fee is for that amount, just based off of this here. Add your payment method, place order, and when I accept your order, it loads to this card. Pretty easy. Now, if you don't want to go through all of that jazz, okay, I know it's difficult. You can go to another app. You can build your list. You can build it on foodnetwork.com if you want. You can send it to me by clicking on this message button right here. Then you can click on the store that you want me to go shopping to. Write in a custom thing. You can put in just like 1 banana, or you can sit there and be like, you know what, all my groceries, and then put in your, you know, put sent you a list. And then you can sit here and put in your budget, the max that you want to spend on it. And I will do what I can to keep it within your budget. Typically a household, $150. Done. Save item. Easy peasy. Sent it over already. Let's go here. Sent you a list. Check out. Select my delivery. 0% gratuity. Summary. Go down. Bam. Right now, Walmart is cheap. Now, if I'm doing Walmart to another area, we'll go over the whole delivery thing later. I don't know why I'm trying to digress. But that is the easiest one. Right now, just ignore this coupon. I apply the coupons. After I load up the order, I'm able to put that in. If there's ever a problem, contact me. If you see a discrepancy on your receipt, contact me. Let me know, and I'll make it right. But another thing that you need to pay attention to right here, which is different from other competitors, is this right here. The amount that is authorized on your card temporarily. This says $20. I still get loaded up with enough for your card. You're not paying outright. And then on top of that, other competitors will charge you the full amount that is expected plus more. I once ordered from one of the big companies. It was $20 worth of stuff. They put a hold on my card for $40. So that is a difference. Now, if you have any more questions, feel free to comment, message, anything that you need to. I'm more than willing to work with you for what works best for you. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Remember to be happy, be peaceful, and be positive.